Hello, hello. You have found your way to the Brevis Talk podcast, where our message is eternal, but our delivery isn't quite that long. Brief and encouraging. That's our goal. Now, here's your host, Pastor Wayne Whiteside.
Several years ago, an Eastern paper reported this story. One evening, a woman was driving home when she noticed a huge truck behind her that was driving uncomfortably close. She stepped on the gas to gain some distance from the truck, but when she sped up, the truck did also. The faster she drove, the faster the truck drove. Now scared, she exited the freeway, but the truck stayed with her. The woman then turned up a main street, hoping to lose her pursuer in traffic, but the truck ran a red light and continued the chase. Reaching the point of panic, the woman whipped her car into a service station and bolted out of her automobile, screaming for help. The truck driver sprang from his truck and ran toward her car. Yanking the back door open, the driver pulled out a man hidden in the back seat. The woman was running from the wrong person. From his high vantage point, the truck driver had spotted a would-be robber or perhaps a rapist in the woman's car. The chase was not his effort to harm her, but to save her even at the cost of his own safety. Likewise, many people run from God, fearing what he might do to them. But his plans are for good, not evil, to rescue us from the hidden sins that endanger our lives. Luke chapter 19, verse 10 says, "The ministry of Jesus, the Son of Man, has come to seek and to save that which was lost." God is in hot pursuit of the sinner. He is in hot pursuit of the sinner to bless the sinner, to remove the sinner from the wrath of their own sins. 2 Samuel chapter 9 and following, there is the story of an interesting Bible character by the name of Mephibosheth. He was a descendant of Jonathan, and after Jonathan's death, King David mused out loud, "Is there not anyone who is a descendant of Jonathan that I may bless?" And one of his servants said, "Yes, there is. Jonathan had a son." And David said, "You find that son and bring him to me." Well, Mephibosheth was full of fear and intrepidation as he was brought to David. He thought that David had brought him into his presence to judge him and to take his life. He was wrong. David sought him to bless him. God seeks the sinner to bless, and yet the sinner runs and runs and runs. God overcomes the sinner by his grace, and that's the gospel. Exceedingly good news in a dark, dark world without any hope.
Thanks for stopping by to be with us at the Brevis Talk podcast. If you want to know more about us or hear other brief messages, go to brevistalk.com and sign up to receive our blog and updates while you're there. Don't forget, Jesus loves you.